Hi everyone, I'm Katie from Giver Wings. Giver Wings is a nonprofit ministry devoted to helping women and children who have escaped abuse. They are usually facing poverty as a result, and Giver Wings is there to support them. We at Giver Wings are a daily witness to these wonderful mothers and their children who are struggling not only against poverty but also usually against an American family court system that does not do a great job of protecting children from abuse in many cases. I mean, that's just the reality, unfortunately. We decided that we would like to do a video series drawing on all of our collective experience and wisdom to this point, as well as the Word of God and all of our, just every tool at our disposal to try to help parents and children cope when they're in this situation where they're forced to co-parent with a wolf. Okay, so what is a wolf? What do I mean by that? Okay, I'm going to explain it. In the domestic violence literature and forums, a man who terrorizes and abuses his family is called an abuser. Now, this also goes for women, too. We are well aware that there are a lot of female abusers out there, but for our purposes at Giver Wings, we're just going to refer to it as a he. It just makes it easier, guys. Please don't be offended by that. All of this, everything we talk about is going to go both ways. But in the infidelity forums and communities and the blogs, I see a lot of, they refer to the abuser as just the cheater, the serial adulterer. In the psychological discussions on these disordered characters, I see a lot of the terms thrown around, narcissistic personality disorder, or a narcissist. I've seen borderline personality disorder. I've seen sociopath, psychopath. All of these terms, everything, you know, abuser, cheater, psychopath, they refer to a range of people, of disordered characters, and it all comes down to the one thing they have in common, which is an overwhelming, supreme attitude of entitlement, which coincides with a total lack of conscience. Okay, they could have a broken down conscience, or they could have no conscience, whatever. It's sort of on a spectrum. These are very dangerous people, very unsafe, abusive people. If you've had the misfortune of being married to one of them, you know this very well. Unfortunately, you know, for our purposes at Giver Wings, we're just going to refer to this person as a wolf, or the wolf. It makes it easier. Now, some of them are more dangerous than others when we're talking about physical violence. We are addressing ourselves to people who are in a co-parenting situation after a divorce is final. And we're going to get into that in the next video. But just want to give you hope. These people are not mentally ill. I mean, they could be mentally ill as well, but that's not their problem. There's no medication that can fix this. Okay, they're just dangerous, abusive people. So what happens as a single parent when the court says to you, you have to hand over your little lamb to this wolf over here every other weekend and maybe on Wednesday night, depending on your visitation schedule? What do you do? What as parents are we allowed to do? Do we have any tools to protect our children? Especially if we have a wolf that isn't prone to physical violence but likes the emotional and mental abuse and manipulation and game playing. If we have a wolf that's predominantly like that, then sometimes we can just feel like we are at a loss. We don't know what to do to help our kids. Okay, so we are going to have this little series, and we hope it's helpful. We just want you to know here at Giver Wings that we get it. We get what you're facing. Even if other church people don't get it, even if the courts sometimes don't get it, we get it. And if you are in this situation and you would like to, and you haven't already, join our Facebook community, Giver Wings on Facebook, to join a community of other people who know where you are and have been there. And we will see you in the next video, How to Co-Parent with a Wolf Part 2. See you next time, guys. Thanks.